right. Hey, good day, guys. Happy Tuesday. Today is May 5th. It's Cinco de Mayo and Taco Tuesday. I'm just getting logged on, logging on to my Facebook page so I can see your comments. I don't always see comments here on the chat, but just want to share some information with you guys. Share what I can share from what we know so far. All right, so I'm just giving people time to hop on here. If you guys can hear me okay, do me a favor, type 1 in the comments if you can hear me. And if you have any team members you want to tag in the comments, you can do that. And I'm going to try to hop into the group on my laptop and move my phone over really quickly. And this won't be long today. I still need to eat breakfast, so have my trusty bowl of oatmeal with some diced apples, and I put some powdered peanut butter in it, and I use date sugar, and I have some more protein with some Greek yogurt. Need to buy another thing of yogurt. So, but appreciate you guys for hopping on. Like I said, comment. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay by typing 1. And if you watch live, type live. You'll know if this is live because in the upper left corner, there will be a red box that says live. Okay, and if you watch the replay, type replay. Trying to see if I can see comments. I see who's watching. Hey, Mary, I can see who's here. So when okay, Kylie. Okay, I can see comments now. Kylie, Rhonda, thank you guys for hopping on. And so just give it a little more time. I wonder if I can tag everyone in the comments. I think so. Let's see. Did that. Okay, Robin, thank you. Greta, okay, thank you guys. So let me go to Paula's page. I want to see if she has that picture up still. A couple of days ago, Paula shared something that generated a lot of questions. So I wanted to go live and just do it here. This is the influencer group for both companies. So this is going to be a positive move that's coming. And so, yeah, so there's a post Paula put up on her Facebook page. Paula Scarcella, she's our founder and our CEO. You just had lunch, Greta. Yeah, I'm just having breakfast. So I did have a couple snacks. Before I go to the gym, I eat a couple dates just to get the carbohydrates in my body. Then I drink. I take a shot of fulvic acid liquid, 15 drops. I do Body Beat Max. I do Ocean Vitality. I put a couple drops of lemon oil to mask the Ocean Vitality flavor. Then I put cayenne pepper drops. And then what else? I'm trying to think what else. Colon support. I think that's it. That's my pre-workout drink. And I just drink that and go work out, right? So then when I come home, I have a couple more dates to fuel my body because after you lift weights, your body's looking for carbohydrates. So before I have my protein, I eat a couple more dates. I let those get into my system. Then I have breakfast. So I have a protein breakfast. All right, so Tina posted. Awesome. What did Tina post? Let me see. I can't comment. You may have to switch to your other account, Tina. Let me see if you're in the group on the other account. Let me see. Probably have to use your other profile, Tina. She's our detox diva. Maybe hop in there and see if she's even. That happens with Facebook. With Facebook, you know, if you're someone who's sharing the truth with people, Facebook will kind of not like that and put you in like Facebook jail. So that's happened to Tina. Yes, you should be able to switch to your other accounts. You can comment, Tina. Let me see, make sure she's in this group. And I do that frequently with my other, she's here. You're an admin also. So you should be able to use your other account. So just keep people time to hop on. All right. Hey, Joetta, thanks for hopping on. Yeah, dates are good. I bought organic ones and they're not big. I eat a couple, just to get the, carbohydrates. There's other benefits of eating dates. So I like using date sugar as opposed to regular sugar. The link that you're on. Yeah. So we're good. So we're live in here. So Tina, she'll be able to hop on here and comment too when she switches her account. That's what happens. Facebook restricted my other account for 54 years, right? So I will be 108 years old before I can comment and use my other account. I can log into it. I can see things. I just can't post and I can't send messages from my other account. So that's why I have this account. And anyway, guys. So many of you, a couple of days ago, some people saw Paula Scarcella. She's our founder and our CEO, and she posted a picture as her cover photo. And it was a picture. Tina's here. Thank you, Tina. You can share whatever information you want to share in the chat, Tina. We can see that. So Paula posted a picture, okay? And so let me bring it all together. Yeah, 54 years, LaShayla. I'll be 108 before I can, and I believe I'll be around. My goal is to be around so I can have access to my other Facebook account. So anyway, Paula, she's our CEO. She's the founder of both Golden Sana and Hard Body Naturals. Green Organics is our parent company, so that's the LLC, and Golden Sana and Hard Body Naturals are under Green Organics, okay? And so two separate companies under Green Organics umbrella. Some people are building the businesses, okay? HBN and Golden Sana, which is great. Now, but Paula's always looking for ways to make things simpler. And so what started off as an idea, right? The idea was to find a way to merge the companies is actually going to come to fruition, right? And so, a few of us have been working with her and working on the pay plan, working on a new product that's going to launch under the new company, but just working on some other things behind the scenes. So, what's going to happen is this: instead of having two separate companies to share the amazing products with people, it's going to be one, right? So so two companies are going to become one, okay? And so if you guys saw what Paula posted on May 3rd at 4:01 p.m., go to her Facebook page. It's there. And the company name is going to be Zilara, Zilara. Okay, and just sharing that here in the group. People already seen it publicly. That's why I decided, let me do this Facebook Live. And so it's going to launch with a single flagship product. So you'll see the bag of the product in the image she posted. And that product, okay, that single product, energy, cellular support, it's going to support your cells. It's exciting, Tina. Immune system support, okay. It's go to Paula's page, Joanna. You'll see the picture there. You'll see all of what she has in that image. You'll see a product on there you don't know, you've never seen it before. Okay, it's there. And so, wow, what's on there? It's called Cocoa Blue. Okay, Cocoa Blue is the name of the product. So that product there is going to be the it product on the internet and on the planet, because if you guys have been with us for a number of years, you know we like to create categories. We are category creators. And what happens is when Paula and Alexandra get together and formulate a product and put it out there and it's successful, guess what? Other companies try to copy it. Okay, there's companies who are out there copying the parasite cleanse. They're having people taking pills for parasite cleanses. Now we know, right, you have to kill the parasites, then you got to bind them, and then you got to have something to take them out, right? So it's not going to, don't share the image yet. Paula posts on there don't share that image. That's on her page. So then do not take that image and post that picture on your Facebook page. That's for reps to see and to generate questions, which has happened. So that's why I'm doing the video here. But there's people who are trying to copy our parasite cleanse by offering a capsule. Now, we have the tea, we have other products, right? Anyway. Okay. All right. So, anyway, so this product is going to be a category creator. Now, if you look at what's on her page, it's about waking up the cells, restoring the body, and feeling alive, right? So that is going to be a category creator. People are going to love it, right? It's going to be amazing. So that's that. Now, what's going to happen is people are going to have access, okay, to the Zalara site, but on that site, they will also have access to both HBN and GoToSign products, which is amazing. Some of us have seen the mocked up website, and the website is being built. We've seen it. So now, once it launches, we don't know the launch date yet, but I would anticipate soon. Okay, but there are still some logistics that need to be taken care of. But how easy is it going to be to send someone to one website, okay, where they can have access to the product that's coming out, right, and have access to buying the essential HBN and GoToSign products from one site? If that's easy, type 1. If you guys think that is going to be easier for you guys who are building the business, type 1. I know for me, it's going to be a whole lot easier when it comes to sharing the products, sharing the opportunity, right? Because it's going to be, remember, it's going to be one company. This is amazing. Right? It's going to be make it a lot smoother experience for yourself and for your customers. Okay, thank you. So so I'm just keeping this high level. Can't share all the details just yet because we haven't launched yet, and things could change. I'm just, as far as the pay plan and things like that. But from what we've seen so far, the website is amazing. It's going to be very user friendly. Now, one auto ship. Yeah, one auto ship. It's going to be one auto ship, not having two different two auto ships, which is awesome. That is what a lot of people are going to enjoy that. Additionally, the products are A1. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, the company, this is how it works. As far as ingredients, the company sources all the ingredients directly from manufacturers. So there's no middleman involved. Okay, Paula and her team communicate with manufacturers based upon relationships they've had with them, and they source each individual ingredient. Then they get shipped to our warehouse in Ohio, and then before they are formulated, each ingredient is third-party tested, okay, for purity and quality. And if they pass the third-party testing, then the formulations are made. Okay, that's from the essential oils down to the powders and the lotions, everything. Okay, and so yeah, for sure, it's gonna be trying to get juggled. Yes, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be, less confusion. One site, everything on one site. So what happens is products come in. We source them directly with the manufacturers or the growers, the farmers, ship to Ohio where our warehouse is, go through third-party testing. They pass the testing, then the company puts the formulation together. Now, the great thing about our company, Green Organics, we'll say Green Organics. The great thing about Green Organics is the fact that we manufacture everything in-house. So we control that. So there's no other manufacturer that's mixing our products together. We do that ourselves, and our manufacturing facility is FDA certified. Okay, many other companies out there, they use a manufacturer that is called a white label manufacturing company. Okay, and so they go to a company and say, hey, I want to create a product and I want it to have this, and that, right? And so this white label company will gather the ingredients and make it, okay? And then slap that company's name on it. It could be weight loss powders. It could be protein powders. It could be vitamin powders. It could be anything in energy drinks, right? Are these ingredients easier to get in these times? the ingredients in this are very simple to source, so there won't be a problem with the ingredients. So anyway, so we don't label that, okay? And the thing about our products, they're all organic, they're all non-GMO, they're all gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, they're all keto-friendly. Okay, we know that, and they're not tested on any pets, animals, no animal testing. And the reason, over 90%, 92%, 93% of our members with both companies are customers only. Okay, and the reason why we are so high is because the products work, because there's nothing taken from them, nothing is added to the products. Okay, so they're whole foods. So I'm talking about the internal consumption products. You guys are already familiar with the essential oils and the deodorant and the tooth powder, soap bars. I'm talking about the products, the products we consume. That's food. Okay, they may be in powders, but it's food, and your body recognizes it. That's why it works. And there's people on here who have seen health conditions reversed. Now, we never make any medical claims. We don't say any of our products will treat, diagnose, prevent, treat, or cure any type of disease. We always encourage people to talk to a doctor before using any of our products. And but the products are amazing. And if you guys have any testimonials you want to share about how the products have helped you, feel free to comment. I know Tiara's on here. She uses our Wild Yam Magnesium Spray, and she's in the beginning stages of that transition women make. And she was having hot flashes, started using the Wild Yam Magnesium Spray. She went from having 6 hot flashes a day to 0. That's just how effective our products are. So because they're so effective, most of our members are customers. So this is where, okay, what we've seen so far, the compensation plan for people who want to participate in the pay plan, right? For people who want to get paid for buying the product, for buying and using and sharing, okay? This is where the pay plan is going to be very friendly for what's called influencers, okay? There are people on the internet, they are called influencers. So they may recommend a product or a service and get paid for it. Okay, so they may promote products from like 20 different companies. Okay, so this right here, what we see so far, this is very influencer friendly, or I like to say customer gatherer friendly. People who enroll primarily customers. Okay, we have a lot of people who do that. Look, if you see the leaderboard, most of the people on the leaderboard are people who gather customers. They're not building teams, okay? And so one of the components in the read what people say. So Jessica says these products have helped with pain and pain relief and sleep and weight release. Dan from Ohio, I suffered from photophobia for decades. When I started taking black seed, my photophobia disappeared within a few months and it never returned. Yeah, and Tina, we've seen Tina's pictures, Detox Diva Tina. If you guys haven't seen her pictures, she's 45 pounds down, right? She put on both her wedding dress and her prom dress. She still has her prom dress. Wow, that's some people have. My wife doesn't have hers anymore. Her mom has hers, I think. So it's still around somewhere in the family. But as far as the business side, okay. So right now we're looking at 6 different ways to get paid. We don't have all the details about the discount or the gift cards yet. We don't know about that. I'm just talking about the pay plan. It's very friendly. It's going to be very friendly for people who gather customers. Just imagine this, okay? Imagine every time a customer orders, someone who is a customer, not a business builder, a customer, every time they order, you get paid for the life of that customer. Like how it is with Gold Asana, okay? Imagine that. And so what is happening is there's going to be a merger of both components of the pay plan from Gold Asana and HBN. Okay, so you're going to look at 6 different ways to get paid. There will be daily pay, there'll be weekly pay, there'll be monthly pay, right? Which is the monthly? I think so. I have to go back and look at that. I haven't memorized the pay plan yet, but The pay plan is going to be very, very fair, aggressive, and balanced. It's going to reward our customer gatherers or influencers, okay? It's also going to reward people who are building teams, right? And when you're building a team, you have a combination of both customers and people who are looking for a way to generate some additional income, okay? And they are also, you buying the products, using the products, and sharing the products, okay? But the one thing we do know is there will be the ability for people to join, okay, and not buy anything. They just want to promote the products. Just promote the products. They'll be able to earn income. So this is why it's going to be very friendly for what we call social media influencers or health influencers and people who are customer gatherers, right? But we know in our current economy, most people would like to bring in some additional income. So we are going to have some people who are participating in the pay plan, building a network and qualifying for additional levels in the income structure, right? There's 6 ways to get paid, right? Some people are going to qualify for all 6, right? Some want to strictly focus on just enrolling customers, which is great, but that can be very lucrative. It's amazing. So that's what I wanted to share. Don't have any more information I can share right now. But as we are able to share, myself, Tina, some other leaders, we will be make sure we share information here in this group. Now, if you guys see anyone that has posted any content, like the picture with the Z or the picture with like an ingredient, right? Feel free to copy it, download the picture, copy the post, and use it so you can build your information list, right? So that once we do launch, you can let people know, hey, we are live. Here you go, and they can go and sign up. Now, for those of you who are with us, I encourage you guys to do this. If you have any people who are inactive with either GoToSign or HBN or both, or canceled, it probably would be a good idea for them to reactivate their accounts, right? Because it's going to be amazing, right? It's going to be amazing. Now, you can get active with GoToSign for $9.95, with the Feel Good, Be Good, Do Good subscription. You can get active with HBN for $25, right? And so, yeah, there'll be some behind the scenes. Yeah, so we don't know all the website domain, all that stuff yet, but if you do have external website domain you use that you point to your HBN and GoToSign sites, yes, you will want to update your forwarding, okay, to forward to the Zilara site. I'm sure the domain, the free website links we get, I'm sure those are going to change. But that's what I know. That's what we know for now. But I do encourage you guys. And if somebody wants to join right now and just get a position, that's great too. Okay, that's great too. If somebody wants to join right now and lock in a position just to get active, because what's going to happen is once to flip the switch, okay, they're going to merge. Okay, they're going to GoToSign people. They'll be merged into Zilara. Then the HBN people are going to be merged, but it's going to be the active people, not the inactive people. Okay, if they are inactive and they get active after the merge, well, guess what? As far as the binary or the matrix, they're going to fall at a lower position, right? So this is why it's important for people to stay active, so that once the merge occurs, it's amazing. So it's going to benefit people either way. But Rhonda said, "Yep, I had an active reach out this morning." I had 2 people yesterday reach out to me, and both got active yesterday. One with GoToSign, one with HBN, because they understand timing and positioning. Okay, but that's how the process is going to work. And once the switch is flipped, there'll be the merge that will take place behind the scenes. Okay, and we'll just be building as usual. All right, so just wanted to share this quick update. But as we're able to share information, as Paula gives us permission on what we can share, we will share here in this group. We will try to share some like stuff you guys can post to build your interest list, like curiosity posts, things like that. So we'll share some stuff in here. You guys can use it. But if you guys follow any of us on Facebook and you see that we posted a big letter Z and we have some comments in that, feel free to use that. If you see us post about an ingredient, feel free to copy that post. Okay, it's going to be a hybrid compensation plan. There'll be all I can say is there will be 6 ways we're getting paid, and there's going to be a combination of the 2 pay plans. Okay, so that's what I can that's all I can share right now until things are finalized. All right, I've seen the pay plan, but don't have permission to disclose what's in it. Right, but it is a hybrid and a combination of the 2. Okay. All right. So anyway, no company names, but if somebody went on there, if somebody happens to go and look up the company name, right, they'll see it's going to say coming soon, right? I looked it up yesterday and it said coming soon. Let me see if it's still up. Let me see. And then Tina says, please no company names, Jeff. You don't mention the company name. Use that letter Z, right? There's an image out there and it has a Z. Use that, right? That's going to create curiosity. But let me flip my camera around really quickly. It may be backward on your end, but when you go to the site, that's what it looks like. That's what it says on the website. So people that's what they'll see. They were to Google the name and go to the website. That's what people are going to see. All right. So that's what we have right now. So that's it. Tina, did you want to type anything? I don't know how to bring you on. I don't know how to do that, but if you have anything you want to share, I know she says no company names yet. Just curiosity. Like, what if you could earn 30% for the life of your customer? 30% for life. 30%. That is amazing. So this is why it's going to be very influencer friendly, and for people who enroll primarily customers who order each month. Like with HBN, people who order, we earn the 30%, up to 30% for the first 90 days of each of our customers. Okay. Well, with the new company, as long as they remain a customer, you're going to earn the 30% for life. If they decide to build a team, okay, well, the 30% will stop, but you'll qualify for the other overrides and matching commissions they're earning. Okay, so that's the reason why. So just wanted to share. So I think I got it all. I got it all. Okay, it's exciting, guys. So we just wanted to share that because people have been reaching out to us, asking questions about wanting to know what this is. So, but the message is this: it's going to be 2 companies becoming one. Okay, 2 companies becoming one, right? And so somebody asked what I had to find. Date Sugar. Yeah, Date Sugar. Go online. Amazon has it. Whole Foods has it. Sprouts has it. Most grocery stores have Date Sugar. But go for organic. You want to get the organic blend, okay? Organic brand of Date Sugar. All right. And so if Tina hit the double person button, it should let her join. Yeah, I think we're good. She may not be ready to hop on camera, so it's all good. But anyway, guys, so that's what I wanted to share. As we're able to share information, we will do it and post it here in the group so people are informed, so we can make sure that there'll be communication about what's happening. Okay, so but for now. Right now, just, if you are with us and you have any inactive people, encourage them to activate their account. Like I said, at a minimum, with $9.95 we go to Sana, and with HBN 25 CV. Okay, and so, but we do know for people who want to get active, it's don't share that image, right? Share the image that has a Z. There's a big Z image floating around somewhere. Use that one. Don't use the one with the company because you're going to give it away, right? People can go look it up. So you want people curious, and they see a letter Z, they're going to think it's Zorro, right? It's not Zorro. And then you just build your list So once we launch, right, you'll be able to let people know, hey, we're ready, unless they want to join now and get positioned. Okay, for those who want to build the business, they probably want to get in, get active now with either HPN or Go Desana. Okay, because they're going to merge into one. But the image that Paula shared, don't share the image Paula shared, right? The one that she shared, that's for her. She did that as a test for us, and people who saw her post, they reached out to us wanting to know what that is. All right, so that's for her timeline right now. Now, if she gives us the clear to share that image on our timelines, we'll post it here in the group. Okay, what's the moringa post I've been seeing? That's one of the ingredients. Okay, there are several different ingredients, so we'll be sharing. You guys all founders. Hi, you guys. So we'll share information. So as we share content in the group, or you see us posting on social media, use it. Okay, we're all plugged in. We're not jumping around promoting different companies. And Jessica has the pinned image in her pinned post. Okay, so Jessica Hill has a post there. So I think that's about it. So as we're able to share information, we will be sure to communicate and share it. We'll share it here, okay, in this group, because this is where most of the people are in the company. So it's going to be huge. I think it's going to I know this is going to help a lot of people, both with their health, because that product number one is growth. Oh, maybe Tina can join. Let me see. Let me see if it worked. I'm trying to add her. I haven't done this ever on Facebook. Okay, it worked. Oh my gosh. Can you unmute?
Am I unmuted? Can you
Yeah.
hear me? Yeah,
I've
I
never
was on my laptop and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get on here. So I got on my phone.
never done this. You sound kind of, your speaker is low. I don't know if your volume sounds low, but it could be my phone. But
Can everybody else hear me okay?
oh, you know why? Because I don't have my speaker on. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's it. So if I look a little ragged this morning, I had 4 hours of sleep last night. I'm so fired up about this. But I saw a comment. Hey guys, I saw a comment, I think from Joletta, that said that Moringa post. So so we have been like flaming the fire and creating the burn ever since we saw Paula's post. We were not prepared for this, but we're running with it anyway. And it just actually, it's so exciting because it puts it all into fast play for us, which means we start winning really big really soon. So when you see those posts, just copy them. Change the words up a little bit because Facebook likes the original content, and then share that photo too. Don't like use the share button because that's going to get buried. Don't copy it word for word because Facebook's going to be like, oh, somebody else already posted this, you're so unoriginal. And so that's going to be what's going to start your VIP list. You can make that VIP list in Google Docs, or however, you can write them all down. And then those people are going to be the ones that you keep close to your heart, that they get to know first. Like, let your team know, one, and two, let your VIPs know. Make them feel so special in this process that, like, we hit Zalara on day one and you've got 15 orders or more all lined up, ready to go. And we got to look at the projected compensation plan, and you guys are going to love it. You are just absolutely going to love it. So I wanted to get on there about sharing the post, and just, I'm so excited.
It's exciting, and then it's not going to be a free for all where we are, recruiting people who are already members. Is going to be one of where the company wants to keep people connected to their sponsor. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. So it's not going to be this free for all where we're out here just like the wild west,
Right.
just recruit anybody. So we always ask people, hey, people that have responded to our VIP posts, we're asking them, hey, who do you already have an account? All right, so we're doing that, and if they do, we direct them back to the person that enrolled them or introduced them to either HBN or Gold Designer. So it's not going to be a wild, wild west recruiting everybody, right? So not like kind of happened with Gold Designer. There was no rules when Gold Designer launched. So we're just people sign up, all kinds of people. And so some people have sponsors with HBN and different sponsors would go with Gold Designer, even though that sponsor is in both companies, right? So we're trying to minimize that. So we're going to do it orderly. But as far as people getting active, as far the financial amount to get active, Gold Designer makes sense first to get active with first because it's $9.95, and just maintain that until we launch. Okay, so we don't know the launch date yet, but Paul has been incorporated. They've been working behind the scenes with the website, and there's some other things that needs to happen. But anyway, so we don't know the date yet, but just get active, get your inactive people, get them to reactivate their accounts, and just stay plugged in. If somebody wants to join, though, don't tell them they can't join. If somebody wants to join today, have them join. Right, that way, though, once the merge happen, that will just improve their position, right, when they're placed, right. But we do know there will be a whole holding tank, so people can pick where they want to put people at in the binary, stuff like that. So we do know that much, but and then we do know the activation requirements are going to be really, really, really fair. And then the binary requirements, as far as how you cycle, that's going to be a lot fair too, just so you guys know. But anything else, Tina? I think I've covered enough.
No, I think that's good. I'm just excited. I hope you guys are too. This is one of those times in your life where you get to make a choice. Do you let the fears and doubts and the perception that other people are going to judge you cloud your judgment and moving forward and stop you from being active? Or are you going to have a clear vision of where you're going and what is possible? You guys, I started this industry with zero self-confidence. Like, I thought I was going to go to work at a gas station, pump sevens on, go ahead and fill. That is the skill set coming out of 16 years of daycare that I thought I was going to live with for the rest of my life. And network marketing fell into my lap. And I know in my career in this industry, I know I've made $500,000. And I had nothing to start with. I just did it anyway. I didn't care if people were going to judge me. I didn't think, oh, they're going to think I'm rude if I'm reaching out. They're going to think I'm spamming if I reach out. No, if I'm reaching out, it's because I care about them and I know that what I have could change their life. So get rid of your fear and just go all in. Right, Ruthie? It is so go time. All the emojis. So I just wanted to add that. You guys, your mindset is everything.
Yep. And then as far as someone asked, can they post about the products? When you see us post about Moringa, and we'll have other posts with the other ingredients, it's not going to say this is the ingredient in this product. We're just going to post about the benefits, and there'll be pictures and things like that. You can take those posts and use those, change the words up a bit just to make it your own, and share that just to create curiosity and build your list. So, but Mary asked that. But yeah, so you can talk about, there's one on there. Some of us have a post on our Facebook cover photo about something big is coming. And so it's a big blue and black image. And so you guys can download that and use that. But for now, we're not posting like the packaging and like the name of the product or the ingredients per se. We're just having people see the information, and for those that are curious, they're going to comment and ask about it, and you just add them to your list. Put them on your list, and then like Tina says, get out your own way. Don't be fearful, right? People are always sharing. So we do this anyway, right? We do network marketing every day. And we've done this since we were kids. I remember sharing, there was a candy lady growing up. There's a lady around the corner from our house. She sold candy. So it was cheaper to buy candy at her house than going to 7-Eleven or the grocery store. So, and it was strictly word of mouth, no signs. So we would go and take a 50 cents and come out with like a bag of candy, right? And so it was just word of mouth. Hey, Marcus, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that bag of candy from? Oh, the candy lady's house, the orange house on the fourth, on the next street. And so, and it was knock on her door. You go in there, all this candy. She didn't pay us. She didn't give me free candy for doing that. But all the kids knew about her house. Same thing here, right? We share coffee. People share their favorite foods, all kinds of stuff. People share all kinds, but don't get paid. We simply get paid to share this stuff, and we're helping people get healthier, and people can improve their finances, especially now with gasoline prices. I mean, I don't think I ever paid over $100 to fill up my gas tank until 2 weeks ago. $109. Never. And it's higher now this week than it was 2 weeks ago. So we have something that can help people. So just feel comfortable with sharing what we have, and the right people are going to say yes, right? And will support you. And some people won't, no matter what. They'll still support Amazon, and they'll still support Kylie Jenner, and the celebrities, and they'll never support you, right? So that's just part of the process. But don't be concerned and afraid about how you look to people, because our bills and our mortgage company and our utility company, they don't care how we feel and look. They want to get their they want to get paid. So, all right, guys. That's it. I got to finish my breakfast, and but appreciate you guys hopping on. But we will share information in here as we're able to share. We will share in here so you guys can be informed, and even some content stuff will help you guys. So we're all on the same page. All right, guys. So I think we answered all the questions, but it's gonna be fun. So you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you next time we go live again. Thanks, Tina.
You're
Thank you for
welcome.
hopping on and sharing.
Bye-bye.